How you doing? Have a little conversation here. It absolutely blows my mind, okay, that they cannot find a cure for a little virus, but they think they can cure climate change. How ridiculous is that? Tell me, how ridiculous is that? It's getting so they think they can spend all this money and climate change is done. It's never going to happen. We cannot control the weather. We are not a god. Okay? So everybody that's putting all this money into climate change, trying to save the planet, spending all our hard-earned money on bullshit like that, instead of spending it on the people, helping them out, what you are doing is you're making it harder for them to live, because you shut off our oil supply. You want everybody to go to electric cars. Nobody in my price range, which is, I would say under 100,000, under 100,000. I'm being generous there. Can afford to get all this crap, all this electric car stuff, you know? And what are they going to do with those batteries when they're gone? What do you think they're going to do with those batteries? Huh? It's crazy. What are those electric cars going to do in this weather, in this Maine weather, with all this cold and this snow, which of course we haven't had yet, but what we usually do, those batteries aren't going to last as long, and they ain't going to go as far. I don't want to get stuck in a fucking, in a blizzard with an electric car. I'm sorry. Especially if you're in New York City, you got that traffic, bumper-to-bumper traffic in New York City, in the middle of a freaking snowstorm. You think that battery's going to last until you get through all that traffic? I don't think so. I don't think so. So before you go ahead, if you want to buy an electric car, go ahead. But don't shut off everything all at once and expect to replace it with windmills and freaking everything else. You have to have oil and natural gas in the mix, or it will not work. It will not work. Now, another thing. Look at all these trillions of dollars. They just spent another 1.7 trillion. Okay? And the Republicans went along with this. So I'm playing both sides for this. Okay? $1.7 trillion. Okay? They could find the money. Well, you figure in the last 2 years they must have spent what? $7 trillion? $7 freaking trillion dollars. But they can't find the money to fund Social Security. You find that just a little bit strange? They can't find the money to fund Social Security, but they can find almost $7 trillion to spend on Tom, Dick, and Harry's pet projects? Take care of your senior citizens first. They worked hard all their lives to save what little money they have. You know, they don't have this insider trading stuff where they can make millions of dollars and then retire and keep getting the same pay year after year. That's another bullshit thing going on there. You made enough money on us when you're in Congress. When you get out of Congress, you're on your own. You don't get the same pay for the rest of your freaking life. That's bullshit. Bullshit. Yeah, I think I invented enough for now.